Okay, so I've been thinking about whether or not I should make this video. And then I decided, it might help someone else out there who might have been experiencing some of the similar feelings that I have been experiencing. So, excuse me, I'm a little hoarse because I have a cold. I don't normally sound like a man, sorry. um, I'm a 70s baby. So I was not necessarily taught how to express my feelings. I was taught to not have any feelings. So if you're mad or sad or whatever, you don't let it be known. You swallow it and you just, drive on. So it's as much education as I have and my, extensive resume. I have a nice background. But when it comes to talking about how I feel about things, I'm like this. I'm lost for words. I don't know how to say it. I get nervous. But if I need to give a lecture about something, academics, or that's in the book. I read it, I learned it, and now I'm, passing on the knowledge. When I'm talking about how I feel, what's triggering me when people trigger me and my own traumas and things, I don't ever express that. I just go into my little shell and keep it to myself. So that was just a little brief background. I can go more in depth with that in future videos. But for this one, I have been in a bad, bad place. I've just had so many things happen in my life, like seemingly all at once. And it just felt like I could not take not one more thing. Like that straw that broke this camel's back. Like it just put a straw on my head and that was it. And I had ended up becoming obsessed with the idea of I don't need to be here anymore. And then I began to be obsessed with the idea of how I could cause myself to expire. And I don't know why my head was there, but it was like I just couldn't get out of that emotion. I couldn't get out of that, that dark, heavy place. And I just became obsessed with it. And then I got to the point where I had a full-blown plan. I knew what I was going to do. I even picked the day I was going to do it. I made a video for my family. And I know everybody's like, wow, you, yes, me. I was there. And I was praying. I was like, I don't know who else to talk to because I don't feel like I had anyone to talk to. So I was praying and I was like, God, tell me what I should do. It's not that I want to be dead. I just don't want to feel broken anymore. I don't want to feel alone anymore. I don't want to feel like everything is going wrong. And in the midst of all these emotions going on, another black man is murdered by police and all this other things going on in the background and all the political stuff with politics and all the inflation's going up. And I'm just feeling more and more traumatized, increasingly traumatized. Excuse me, I'm also cooking. Let me check on my food. And then the straw that broke the camel's back wasn't even anything really that bad, but it was just like I couldn't take anything else. I had a disagreement with my spouse, which it wasn't even a major disagreement, but it was that straw, and all I wanted to do was just go. But I didn't really want to go. I just didn't want to have any more stress, any more drama, any more issues. Anything else that I've done everything I was supposed to do and set it up the way it was supposed to be, and it still don't turn out right. Like I was just over it. And I reached out to my sis out in California, and she's been my mentor, big sis, for many years. And she, we talked, and I sent her the video that I had planned to send to my family at some point, or for my family to have at some point. But I sent it to her. And but she didn't see it until later that day. And that's when she called me and we talked. And she just had a way of convincing me that the world would not be a better place without me. And I feel like everyone should hopefully have that one person. It doesn't matter if you don't talk to them every day. It doesn't matter if you don't talk to them once a year, but when you talk to them, you call them the right person. Because I know who to call when I'm in the mud. And boy, was I in the mud, and I just didn't know what else to do that day. And so this video is getting kind of long, so I'm going to pause right there. This is part 1 of this story.